Hello? Hello? Is anyone there? I, I'm playing Illbleed for the Sega Dreamcast. It's a very scary video game. And this time I have a wired controller. Arby, what is this game? This is Illbleed. It is a horror game. It's very scary. This is a Dreamcast game. And boy howdy, you're in for a ride. I'm just gonna min-max Michelle. And max out my blood. Gotta max out my blood points. Let me know how the audio is, because you're going to want to hear the things that come out of characters' mouths. But now we got to learn about Killer Man.
It took place in New York in 1935. America was just coming out of the Great Depression when something happened which shocked the world. The papers called it the Killer Man Serial Murders, which began with the killing of the CEO of Manhattan Mutual Bank. The citizens of New York started to panic as there seemed to be no pattern or motivation for what would turn into 39 murders in less than a month. Since no one knew the killer's identity, people started calling him Killer Man because he always left the same trademark on his victims, a bright red star or killer mark. Then there was nothing, no more murders, at least ones that could be traced to Killer Man, until 66 years later. He was back. He had to be. His mark was found on the face of a utility repairman near Central Park. The Manhattan Police Department immediately launched a special task force to investigate the case and hopefully prevent such a thing from happening again.
Kill. 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 Oh, it says kill. God, Killer Man got him. Zero 017 Scott. Who could have gotten him? Could it have been Killer Man? Alright, I got the axe back. It's all the enemies from the video game.
Oh no, I'm short one Killer Man. This is not good. Not good at all. Hi, you're one of those part-timers, aren't you? Sorry, kid. I don't have time to chat right now. If you need someone to talk to, give Cunningham a try. You'll run into him eventually if you just keep moving. This can't be happening, man. This is not a good thing. I ran out of Killer Man, guys.
I ran out of Killer Man, guys.
Excuse me, but someone got killed in the monitor room. I was told to come here and report to someone.
You must be one of those part-timers. I'm Cunningham. I'm the supervisor of the Killer Man in Enemy Section 5. I'll be right with you. We need to go over employee rules and what work you'll be required to do. Oh, this is Reporter Jorg. He is here to check out our amusement park and actually write an exclusive article for us.
Nice to meet you.
Mm-hmm.
First, you've got to remember the basic duties. There's the park facility control room. When you go through the room...
Chief, you're not gonna believe what happened.
What is it?
One of the Killer Man costumes is missing.
What's the big deal? I'm sure one of you guys left it somewhere in the room. Don't lose your cool. Just take your time and look for it. It'll show up soon.
But what if it doesn't show up? There's no way we can just ignore this thing, you know. Each costume costs $20 million.
Jason, as you can see, this isn't a good time, as I've got guests at the moment. We can talk about this later if you don't mind. Oh, and as for you, I'll go over the instructions with you later on. While you're waiting, why not visit the park facility control room? Don't forget the ID card. I guess I better tell you where to find it. Take a look by the exit. It'll be right there. Well, Jorg, sorry for the interruption. Shall we continue? Let me show you our monitor room. This way, please.
I guess I'll start looking around backstage.
Killer Man dolls. They're missing. What could it mean? Oh, I see. So Lionheart, you missed last night, but Joku and I played some 2 Human. I don't recommend it. Actually. Two Human is like a fake video game. Hope it's not Chris's blood. Oh God! If you have any questions about Two Human, or this game, I have maxed out adrenaline. Oh God. Oh man, my blood is so good. I barely bleed. I barely ill bleed at all now. Oh yeah, no. Two Human has 4-player co-op. But basically, I'm using the scope to look for traps, and then if you detect them before you trigger them, they don't go off. Yeah. This game... Oh God. Oh God. It's that British egg game everyone talks about. Get up, get up, get up. Oi, mate, it made dizzy. This is an attempt to, you know, build a... Oh, Jesus. This is an attempt to build upon the survival horror genre by, and also, goof on B-tier horror movies. You know, as one does. Now, you may be asking, how self-aware is this game? And the answer is, I don't know. Because it's self-aware. But I don't know how self-aware it is about how deranged it is. Anyway, maybe I should just run from combat. Alright, gotta listen to some relaxing music. And these are all props from previous levels. Oh god, poop! Oh no! I think I just have to mash button. It's fine, I escaped. I did it. Well, let me check the volume mix just a sec. But yeah, this game is all things. My sixth sense is going off. What? Oh, it's the doll. There we go. See, if you walk slow, it doesn't make you bleed. Yeah, no, this game is deranged. You'll see. You'll see. Ah, fuck. Oh, my heart rate. Oh. Okay. Is this potentially the Illbleed finale? Yes. I'm gonna try to finish it today.
Did you get your ID card? Then go see Cunningham and he'll issue you a code number. How
How did I get from Ghost in the Shell 2 to Remember Me to Human Choku? I don't know. He messaged me at literally like 11 o'clock at night, so 1 a.m. for him. Just being like, hey, do you want to play a game? And I'm sorry, I'm just going to stand here and let the heart rate go down a little bit. Because I'm the one who brought up 2 Human to him. And then we played 2 Human for like an hour, and it turns out that game is like bad. Who could have guessed? But like the UI in that game is so inexcusable. It is just the fakest, most placeholdery video game UI. Oh.
You were right about the body. This is a homicide case. Somebody killed him. You should have seen Manager Cunningham's face. He turned deathly white and rushed over to the main office. But never mind about him. Here, come take a look at this. It's a killer star. That's the mark of a killer man. This logo suggests that a killer man is actually the murderer. But here's the catch. Killer Man doesn't really exist. He's a fictional character they created for this theme park. It's hard to believe this could happen, but we have a real dead body here with a killer mark on it. All we have to do now is figure out what it all means.
It's a killer man? Oh my god, the killer man got him.
Killer man. Jason. It must be Jason.
Hey, Jorg, look what happened. It's pretty weird.
This guy got murdered.
Manager Cunningham. And look, another killer star.
Cunningham was calling Killer Man and Jason's names. I wonder who the murderer is. Jason?
I don't know about that. If Jason is the murderer, then why would he bother reporting to Cunningham about a missing Killer Man's costume? Well, I don't think a murderer would report the costume is missing, especially if he was going to wear the thing.
You're pretty clever. You sound like Sherlock Holmes.
Me? Oh, come on, you think so? Anyway, I wonder why the killer is killing one worker after another. The first thing we should do is find Jason.
I saw Jason going toward the backyard just a few minutes ago.
But that place is restricted to authorized personnel only. We can't get in there.
Oh no. 0284. 0824. When would you say video game acting became good? Let's say the mid-2000s. mean, to be fair, the people who have done the voice acting in this game, I mean, it's the cast of Sonic Adventure, true voice acting talents. Oh my god, Killer Man. But I will say, in this game's credit, it definitely seems like the actors are aware of what they are doing in terms of hamming shit up. Just being absolute goofuses. Okay, can you go there? Yeah. Oh god. Ah! Fuck you, video game. I didn't even get into blip. I should have gotten more.
Ooh, I wanna dance with somebody.
I wanna dance with somebody.
Loves me.
Somebody that loves her. But instead, it's me.
That's the Illbleed.
Greatest game ever made.
Continue saying that.
I mean, what else would it be?
Reality. Substitute reality with your own.
I mean, it's worked for roughly a third of the electorate. Why not me?
So you're now level 6?
Yes, this is Killer Man.
Thought it was Oh No Man. That's what it says on the guide.
The guide might be wrong. Have you ever considered that?
Killer Man.
Killer Man.
Boy, the trivia section to this guide is something else.
Is this the guy written by the guy who's like, gotta hand it to George W. Bush, though? He's putting them Muslims in their place or whatever.
I believe so.
Okay.
So you're having fun.
I mean, I'll put it this way. I'm having more fun than when I was playing 2 Human last night. Because fucking Joku messaged me at like 11 o'clock at night, like, hey, do you want to play something together? And I'm like, well, you have a tiny hard drive. So, and a slow internet connection, so either we play Siege or 2 Human.
How did that go?
2 Human looks like a
Killer Man.
fake video game.
Look at the way he jumped. You know,
Do we know what happened to
remember
Dennis
reading
Dyack?
that Jason used to be a professional gymnast. So it makes sense that he could pull off these Killer Man stunts. So does that make
His
Jason the
studio
murderer?
closed down, and then he formed another one.
No, it's not right to jump
They
to
tried to
conclusions.
do multiple
There's not enough
crowdfunding
evidence to
projects
prove anything
to
yet.
do
Well,
their...
didn't one of them come out? Like, what was it? Dead House Sonata?
I have no
Like,
idea.
co-op game? Like, I know that one of his Blood Omen, like, spiritual successors actually came out.
Okay, I'll believe you. All I remember is that all of that Shadow of the Eternals stuff they were trying to kickstart kept failing because, justifiably, no one fucking trusts Dennis Dyack after everything about Silicon Knights came out, and how apparently he was just a raging egomaniac, and also would, like, his wife was the head of HR, so if anyone complained about him, he would retaliate.
He also expressed support for Gamergate.
Oh, sure he did. Of course he did. Well, yeah, those journalists were so mean to him. We were talking about this last night and talking about the infamous One Up Yours episode he was on. And, like...
Owned by Gamergate.
How he pulls... Pwned by NeoGaf, yes.
Yeah,
He pulled out... Like, he pulls out a book and starts talking to them, and by talking I mean monologuing, about how, like, the internet is destroying society. And he's not wrong. Oh my god!
I remember this exact podcast.
What kind
It
of
was like,
move is that?
Do you guys know the
Jason
backstory
may
of
be a
Star
former
Wars
athlete,
kid?
but
He
no
got his
human
life
should be
ruined
able to
because
pull
of the
that kind of
internet.
thing off. Not even a pro athlete. I wonder if this means that
It's
there
not
is
wrong,
actually
but
a
also
real
the
killer
degree
man?
you're taking
No
this,
way,
like,
that's impossible.
exist,
I
you
bet
have
he
a
used some
platform
strong
because of the
wire or
internet, you
powerful
dipshit.
springs like a magician. Yeah, that must be it. Illbleed has a lot of tricksters and special effects artists.
I like how, at this point, Illbleed has gone full meta, and I've gone from fake movie to investigating the back of a fake movie because now people are getting murdered. This game's weird. And I respect that. But yeah, just like... It's like, you know, Dennis, you're not wrong, but you're Dennis Dyack, and apparently you have been hard to work with since fucking Blood Omen, so...
Also, controversial take. Actually, I think you get this. His Legacy of Kain game's not the one that deserves a reboot.
I would say there's definitely more room for Soul Reaver than there is for Blood Omen. But
Amy Hennig is a better director than Dennis Dyack.
Yeah, well, Amy Hennig has written games that are critically adored, and widely beloved.
Boy, I really hope that Forspoken isn't a complete colossal piece of dog shit.
Oh, the game written by Gary Whitta.
And
Oh, that's right. Well, it's okay. She's
And
making...
I think their assistant was Todd Stashwick, the writer for 12 Monkeys.
I'm gonna close the door. Sounds like there's some doggy. I am back now. Now this is my roommate's dog, not my sister's dog.
Yeah, I bet Forspoken's not gonna be good. Every one of these action roleplay, online focused or online-ish, non-Square Enix headquarters,
Yes.
like B-tier games have always been like released with no advertising and then just released to die.
Uh-huh. Jason, so you're the killer after all.
I feel like
No,
that's...
no, it's not me. I can
What's
prove it.
gonna
Here,
happen?
the costume reeks of Cunningham sweat. And there's more. There's no sensor on it anymore. It's been ripped off the costume.
Censor?
We used to have trouble with our workers stealing money or valuables from park visitors, so the management attached a sensor to the costumes to be able to track the thieves. But
Yes, Jeff
Cunningham's
Gerstmann
costume
thinks
has
Blood Omen is
no
better than
sensor.
Soul Reaver. He's wrong.
This means
Yeah,
Cunningham
I mean,
has been...
if you like...
Ah!
If you like... Well, look, if you like Diablo, of course I think
Hey,
you
guy,
would like
are you okay?
Blood
Hang on there, buddy. We'll get some help. Meanwhile, what were you trying to tell me about Cunningham? That killerman just now was no
And
ordinary
as someone
guy.
who is
He
okay
had a
with Diablo
strange
2,
move. And I wonder what Jason was about
mean-
to tell
still
me.
prefer...
Blood
Could it
Omen
be
is
that
like
Killerman
Zelda.
is
It's like a
Cunningham?
top-down Zelda.
And who was that dead
Yeah,
body I
with
saw?
a little bit of that
I'm going after that killerman. There's no time to lose.
Aesthetic,
You can tell
definitely.
everything's dead and get the cool purple shit equipped on your
No, there's no
character.
loot in Blood Omen. I played through that game last year.
No, I might be thinking of a different game. But anyways, no, yeah, I just...
Are you thinking of Darksiders?
I think I'm thinking of Darksiders.
Yeah, Darksiders 2 is the one that added loot, because...
Anyways, but yeah, Soul Reaver just has a better story. Like, it has a better... It's just, it feels like a more fully realized, not chasing after zeitgeisty game.
Well, my thing with Blood Omen, which I liked a lot, is it's very, like, you can tell at some point they had it took them a while to figure out what that game, what they wanted that game to be. Whereas Soul Reaver feels like way more of a coherent thing. But listen, man, I'm just here for like prolific voice actors to deliver these hammy
I found
soliloquies.
a 2018 interview between Dennis Dyack and IGN. He's talking about his upcoming project, Dead House Sonata.
Okay.
Title, Dead House Sonata, announced from Eternal Darkness Legacy of Kain creator Dennis Dyack. Subheading, take a first look at Dennis Dyack's creepy new game.
Wow.
Here's what the first quote from him. We are combining elements of many of my past games into Dead House Sonata. Dead House Sonata is a cooperative multiplayer free-to-play RPG where you are an unstoppable force of the dead. There are Lovecraftian overtones from Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem, gothic roleplay elements of Blood Omen Legacy of Kain, where you are undead, and finally some the action RPG elements of Two Human.
He just
It is
has
a combination
every
of
yeah.
It's a combination of fast action, loot collection, and deep gothic lore that is sure to usher in a universe where gamers can explore a dark mythology like none other.
What does that even mean?
I don't even know.
I'm just saying, like, the man does not deserve
Free pass,
any sort of platform because he has not made
terrible person.
he's a terrible person, and also, like, The last game he made that people liked came out in 2002. The body's
Remember-
missing.
Cunningham's body is gone.
Yeah.
I thought so.
This, on the other
Your
hand,
theory was right.
Well, yeah.
this Illbleed.
Cunningham has been killing the workers for some unexplainable reason. Not only that, he tried to finger Jason for the murders and cover up anything incriminating. Just when Jason was trying to tell me something pertinent to the crimes, Cunningham murdered him in cold blood, right in front of me.
Are you sure you're not the cunt
phenomenal.
murderer?
It's nothing. Much.
What's next? Got any more great ideas?
We have
What
to
are your
nail
top
Cunningham.
5? We're halfway through the
He
year.
must still be
Past the
lurking
halfway point
somewhere
of the year.
nearby.
What are your top 5?
For this year?
Yeah, 2022. Releases only. Okay, I'll ask you an easier question. Are there
Now
any
that you've gathered the clues
2022
you need, we're
video
going
game
to challenge
releases
your
you
ability
would like to
solve
cover
the
at
murder
some
case.
point on the
Try and
podcast?
use your clues to solve who the murderer is.
This is a lot.
Come up with the right killer. You'll get
fun.
a game cash bonus after clearing this stage.
No, the game's like,
who do you think the
who do
serial
you think
killer
the
is?
murderer is?
Come on, you can figure it out.
This is so fucking good.
This is like God, fuck. Wow. Wow, you just pick it from a fucking menu like you're fucking...
Player, you. Abnormality must have led you to buy this game.
This is good. They've already played Elden Ring, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to play Stranger of Paradise.
Stranger of Paradise is great. I don't know if it's top 5 for me, but...
Are you going to say Elex 2?
No, I'm not German.
Oh, so you're going to allow me to pick Tiny Tina's Wonderland's Adventure?
If you buy me a copy, I'll fucking play it with you.
What about Hogwarts Legacy?
No.
They released a new Grand Blue game.
Please continue to play now. We hope you enjoy your experience.
People really like Citizen Sleeper.
Yeah.
Like,
I like Neon White a lot.
that's not an RPG, though.
No.
We need to play Babylon's Fall before
No, we
it
don't.
dies forever.
Austin Eruption already played that game. We are no... And he's like, it's bad. Oh, wow.
Is
What
it,
a rank smell.
is it bad
Just
because
about
there's
everything,
literally
duh.
no
Some
living
more, silly.
community for this
More?
online-focused video game, or
Yeah,
is it just
where they
bad,
keep the stiffs.
bad?
Illbleeds
seems
is full
bad.
of dead bodies.
What you're
More than
saying is
100
we should all
visitors
buy
die in this
copies
park
of Babylon's
every day.
Fall and do
This is where
the
the bodies
last
get
4-player
burned and
cooperative
forgotten.
multiplayer mission.
It's not exactly the high
Or
point of the park.
It gets its servers
I
full.
see. No wonder I feel something like spirits hovering around me.
You must be pretty psychic. Well, this room gives me the creeps too.
Yeah, I think I have all the good ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, yeah, it's weird to say. Maybe Citizen Sleeper. I can see us playing Citizen Sleeper.
Maybe.
Maybe. At some point, we do need to play a visual novel RPG. Is that really a visual novel? It's more of like a tabletop choices matter RPG.
Yeah.
Did you pull the trigger on your big Steam purchases?
Oh, I did day one. Yes.
What were you?
I spent like $120 on the Steam sale. Because I'm sick. What were my big purchases? I got Alone in the Dark 2008. I got Condemned 1. I got a game called Daymare 1998. which is, seems poor, in case you're wondering. It is one of those, like, I got Tekken 7 with all the DLC. I got, all those Spellforce games.
I see you playing those games from time to time.
Yes. It's weird, because it counts all of them as played.
You having a good time with that?
I think Spellforce might be good.
Interesting. Muy interesante.
It basically, it's like, hey, what if Warcraft 3, but also an Infinity Engine game?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's an RTS, sometimes it's just an overhead RPG. Geralt's voice actor is in it, and he's just doing the voice.
Did you buy any irony poisoning games? Ironic purchases?
If you're asking me if I bought any more anime titty games, the answer is no.
I mean, I didn't ask that.
Let me see. What else did I get? Let me look at this Steam.
Ponsu Hunter?
Oh, I bought Corpse Party.
Oh, that'll be nice for your Oktoberfest.
And I bought Dread Out, which is a indie horror game based on Indonesian mythology, I guess.
I think I've heard about that.
I think Patrick played it on stream at some point.
I think I've also heard of, what's the, Giant Bomb user that plays video games on Game Pass? Big Socrates talked about it during, like, their review of the Hindu mythology game.
Yeah, that checks out. So, yeah, mostly weird horror games. Ah, fuck. Oh, God!
Think we'll ever play Wrath of the Righteous for the podcast?
No. Never.
Never? Like, genuinely never?
Never. That game
You
is
feel
so
definitive
long.
about that.
Yes, because
I'm not
both of
even
us have
saying
played
that
that game.
I don't even want us to, like, finish it. I want to just, like, force Jeff to sit down and play it and then tell us how he feels about it.
Jeff is going to be like, wow, there sure are a lot of numbers.
And you know what? That's a natural, legitimate reaction to have.
Yeah.
Like, yo, this is super overwhelming. The UI is dog shit. I don't feel comfortable playing this.
And then you're like, no, but it's really good. And the writing is surprisingly good as well.
That was one of those games, and I feel like we've talked about this before, where every negative review for that game, every 7 out of 10 in particular, like PC Gamer gave it a 7 out of 10, it's like, everything you're saying here is right. It's like, objectively correct. It's also really good.
Just...
It's like, it's just reams and reams of dialogue, and oftentimes you'll be so overwhelmed by the proper noun and vocabulary to the point to where you don't feel like you can follow the story. It's like, yep, that's a totally legitimate thing to say about that game. 100% correct to bring that up as an objective negative truth about the game.
Yeah.
So, there's so much to it, and that's the best part.
I don't think those were costumes. Those creeps were real. Hey!
Oh no, the
What
zombie.
makes it bad makes it good.
I also think just the writing is a lot sharper than Kingmaker was.
Well, Kingmaker's just slower.
Yeah.
Like, there's no denying the fact that Kingmaker takes just fucking time.
Wrath of the Righteous, as I said, its greatest strength is excess.
Yeah. I mean, I just love how Wrath of the Righteous just starts, and it's like, yeah, all these characters from the last game, they're fucking dead. And it's like, shit, you go.
Yeah, just
shot. Like,
kill
what is it, like 2 or 3 characters that were major important characters die in the first chapter?
Well, it's very specifically characters who were very important to the tabletop module are just dead.
Yeah.
immediately. And then, yeah.
I would love for like a post-release interview about the thought process of that.
Yeah, like because, you know, they did include, you know, a lot of characters from the module, as like Sociel is from the module. And I mean, Dayron's better in every sense, but Sociel's
but maybe you want to be a scumbag.
Maybe you want to be a good guy and pick the guy who is not like a hedonistic asshole.
Yeah.
To be your healer. But Dayron's way better because he's just a prick and he knows it. But yeah, like they're and then yeah, all of the mythic path stuff is super impressive, even if, you know, some of those paths definitely aren't as major as you would think. But
there are some that I will likely never do, and I'm not gonna do Swarm That Walks. I'm not capable of like committing that hard to that.
That one also is rough because you lose all of your party members.
I mean, it's like a very much more intense Lich playthrough.
Yes.
At least with a Lich playthrough, there are certain evil aligned characters that are still going to.
You can
well,
also
actually, even then, you can get the undead companions that are exclusive to that playthrough. Right?
Yes, like straight up, just like we added their special companions.
Elamir, and then like what is it, Queen Galfrey?
Yes, if you can kill Queen Galfrey right before the end of the game and raise her as a revenant.
That's so cool. Like that's the best part of rather the Righteous, where they don't leave any stone unturned. But
you can
again, this goes both sides because the Mythic Path system is super cool. It's like 30 to 40 hours before you get to that.
Yes, it is. You don't get your Mythic Path until the end of Act 2.
Which is a 30-hour commitment.
Which is,
in its own.
As I said, my favorite game of last year, bar none. It's also just a lot. I think it would be funny, yes, in the sense to get Jeff to play that game, knowing what I know about his preferences, and just throw him off the deep end, one might say, into CRPG.
I feel like we have not lived up to our reputation of being off the deep end.
We're playing Unlimited Saga right now.
We can continue this dark descent into darkness.
Amnesia: The Dark Descent?
Is that an RPG? No, that's just a horror survival game.
No, and also I'm not playing. I strongly dislike the hide and go seek style.
I feel like
games.
Amnesia, Numera, and Amnesia do weird trickery in making it work.
I think Amnesia is responsible for a trend of a lot of bad horror games.
Yeah, but my man, how many good games spawned bad video games? Like, think about every bad Souls-like.
I watch Iron Pineapple.
Slop. You keep eating that slop. You keep eating that slop.
I don't play any of those, dude.
I'm saying you keep going back to the well.
For bad Souls likes?
No, I mean like the Souls in general. You don't blame Souls games for spawning bullshit, do you?
I
bad
think
person.
I love Souls games, but I do blame Souls. No, because the difference is that I think Amnesia is fundamentally bad. And responsible for design trends I dislike. And that's the difference.
Now you're just being a closed-minded video game bigot.
I'm thinking about playing a machine for pigs, because that seems like the one I would play. Because that's the Dear Esther people making an Amnesia.
Yep. Every time there's a fucking Steam sale, the Deponia games keep saying, hey, we're $2 again. So I'm like, nah.
What, you don't want to play Deponia, ZP?
No.
You don't already own it in 18 different capacities?
Fucking, I am so fucking done with, like, white bread ass Euro adventure game.
It's a special breed.
Yeah.
Like,
They're still making those games, and I'm convinced that those games make most of their money back through these sorts of sales where they sucker people into buying the first two games.
I have, every time I hear things about Deponia, I just hear it's apparently, like, really mean-spirited.
Yeah. Also that, like, the protagonist is a dick.
And it's like, is this one of those things where it translates different in German, or are Germans just like, yes, it is.
Have you? Yeah.
I keep walking around in circles.
I have PT on my PS4. Sell that shit on eBay, my man. What are you doing?
You could probably get a
fuck,
couple
man?
hundo easily.
Get fucking money on that shit. What the fuck?
Alright, I'm gonna save state here.
Anyways, the real reason why I'm bugging you and cyberbullying you, we got to talk about these starting positions for all this shit. So
I mean,
Be'lakor is coming.
Yeah.
He's coming over, and
He's Bella coming.
so okay, so Be'lakor, they've made it so the Demon Prince is going to be different from Be'lakor.
Yes.
Or is Be'lakor going to be the Demon Prince?
It seems like, I mean, Be'lakor seems like a demon-focused Lord for Warriors of Chaos.
Oh, the whole Demon Prince.
The Demon Prince is going to stay as a unique thing.
Or
because
the weird silo for the small campaign, not for Immortal.
no,
Empires?
he's in Immortal Empires. He has a start position. He starts at the top.
I was just wondering if like Be'lakor is going to be the demon, because they keep referring to him as the undivided Demon Prince. It's like, wait a minute, I'm confused here. Are you just like, I click a button if I want the Demon Prince or Be'lakor?
No, they're different start positions, different campaigns.
Okay, cool.
Be'lakor starts on Albion,
which is cool.
which is a fun start position, as
It's a very
Rikarth
fun
would tell
start
you.
position. The Isle of Wight in Albion, he has one aim: to embark on a crusade of destruction, while the rest of his campaign mechanics will be revealed alongside the eagerly anticipated Warriors of Chaos update. Here are a couple of his key features to look forward to. Feature number 1, Unholy Manifestations, like the demon factions. Be'lakor has access to 4 powerful unholy manifestations. Each of Be'lakor's abilities is aligned with one of the 4 Chaos Gods and can be unlocked by defeating an army aligned with a specific god, or through sacrificing souls. And they go down the list of this. And what I can think is, if they're going to put him in Albion, my first reaction is, yo, I'm going to fucking go Slaanesh and fucking enslave a bunch of high elf and elf forces, and then I think you're on the murder train.
I mean, yeah, Inkari starts on Ulthuan, too. Albion
They're
is
definitely spreading things out in a way that I definitely am down. I think that I said my piece where I am unconvinced that Alethanar's starting position, like, I don't like it.
You don't like him starting in Karen's car?
I don't like him starting there because you've basically have had him. He's already like mid-crusade. He's already taken over the Tower of Despair. Why do that off screen? Why not have him just plop him right next to it, and then that's like his second or third objective?
Yeah. I don't understand why, yeah, they couldn't start him where he started in Vortex.
The clarifying statement about Alberic and why he's, if he has any territories, it's not an Eltharion-style dual start, slight mix-up on our end. Alberic starts in Burgone without any lands in Bretonnia proper. The region of Berthelot will start under the stewardship of Aquitaine and be confederated by Tech. In the usual way, though I personally like to hold off on doing that until I've completed Alberic's Grail Vow for a bit of role-playing. Similarly, Imric is not a dual start, but will retain his mission allowing for Confederation of Calidor. So, Alberic, I like where they put him, and I've already said this before. My concern is that they're going to put him in this high-risk environment, and they don't change his buffs and abilities, and not give him the tools to be successful. He is going to get myrtleized, especially if the AI controls him. I'm all for hard starts in Warhammer.
I do not care about, like, all of that stuff is going to be absolutely busted, like, in terms of, like, AI, which AI factions dominate the board.
Yeah,
100%.
But at the same time, like, it was always the same shit of, like, Manfred just ate 2 electric counts, and now the fucking Empire just can't deal with him. It's like, how many times have you actually seen the AI properly do wolf riding? Look me in the eyes. Don't lie to me.
I feel like most of, I feel like I've seen Wolfric, deal with things better than,
How many times have you seen the AI use Volkmar?
The AI never uses Volkmar the Grim. It uses Karl Franz.
I know!
Because he's the default Lord of Reichland.
What about, like... There's so many... Like, I just mentioned Wolfric because I just so commonly see the AI just sitting there in the corner doing nothing.
I mean, some of it also depends on the AI, like, behaviors. Like, for example, Kemmler is an isolationist, which is why he just kind of stays up in Blackstone Keep. Yeah.
Which, you know, so, I'm gonna piss you off. Hearts of Iron is a toggle called realistic alliances and ahistorical alliances, which means you can toggle if you have lore correct or historically correct alliances at the default, or you can unclick that and basically everyone starts neutral, and you know, you can have chaos factions waging war against fellow chaos factions, Bretonnia declaring a crusade against the Empire. I wish that toggle existed because I would like to see a little bit more.
That's a fan mod somewhere.
I would like to see more chaos because it will be interesting to see how they support certain parts of the map that are still very absent or blank.
Well, I'll give you a hint. There's a big old Chaos Dwarf-sized hole right in the middle of the Darklands.
I was going to mention that. It's like, there sure is a gap right now on the map where it's like, that's where the Chaos Dwarves would go.
And also, I do want to talk about, like, very specifically, the idea of, like, all 4 of the starting Chaos Lords from 3 have their own start positions now, completely on the opposite side of the map from where they start in the Realms of Chaos campaign.
Yeah.
And, like, I'm into it. I'm into Southland Scramble. Fucking Queek starts right next to Scarbrand, which, boy howdy.
That's gonna be rough. Queek is not the best. Skaven in my heart, but Queek is gonna get. I think that of the current starting positions, he's the one that I agree if he has many.
I wonder if they will give Queek more mechanics, or if they will just keep him as the vanilla Skaven Lord. Get up. Come on, video game.
Otherwise, scroll and hit claw.
Throt's gonna have a way rougher campaign now that Kislev is a real faction.
Yep.
And I'm all for that, too.
I feel like Throt needed to be brought down a couple pegs because...
That campaign is surprisingly easy.
Yeah.
Because your only real enemy is the Empire.
And there's a whole mechanic for you to use the Undercity thing to cause all of the enemy AI to be, what is it? Skaven deniers. And
Yeah.
basically just kill them by corruption.
And then, Gorich. You get Gorich, who is
Yep.
very good.
Very good. I wonder... Boy, howdy. Yeah, I think that what they're doing with Isabella and Vlad is the right call.
Yes.
We've been saying this forever, that Vlad and Isabella should just be together.
And, yeah, and now you don't
What's
have...
this news about? So, did I misread this? I thought that Vlad was the one that's going to go on the campaign for...
Yes, you
getting
misread
Books
it.
of Narrakar. Oh, okay. So I got it the opposite. It's Manfred's gonna
Manfred
go on
is the one looking for the Books of Nagash, alongside Volkmar and the Tomb
Vlad
Kings.
is going to defend the homeland.
Yes, and Vlad is going to be the Lord of Sylvania.
Okay, and then Helmut Gorst is going to just do his own
They
thing.
said, yes, he is going east,
He's
which,
going to have the Caravan of Blue Roses.
yes,
Which, sure,
sure.
call it that. Whatever.
That's the plague that killed his brothers, I guess.
Yeah. Am I just gonna have to? Are you just gonna? Am I gonna have to still spec him to be like? I guess I'm just gonna recruit a bunch of corpse carts.
At one point they did buff him so that, like, all of his armies gave zombies more armor, which is, fitting,
Plus it was plus 15% armor.
but...
For
Yeah,
zombies,
plus 15 armor for zombies.
Who's that?
which is
I
still
hear
not
you.
good.
Come out with your hands up.
And it was plus 15
I
to
see.
zombie units.
You're
and then
here to
also
get
he,
my
by
money.
Default, all his units inflict
Nothing
poison.
phases
Yes, which
me.
is actually very good.
It's good in the early game, and then people start getting poisoned. It's kind of like fire attack is counterintuitive.
Oh my god, he's just Pepsi Man.
Yeah, this guy's Pepsi Man. But it's kind of like when it's like, it's kind of a liability to have a unit that does the fire attack, that has fire immune to their attacks, because, shit, I guess I can't fucking fight the Knights of Caliber with my army, you know? Just immune to everything.
Poison immunity is fine because the only units who are immune to poison are units who also deal poison.
Still trying to convince me to play Gromrindle, right?
He's gonna start Nagaron, and that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they should have done in the first place.
And he has a, assuming they don't change his faction buffs, 20% damage weapon strength against elves sure does seem like a really good ability to have.
Talking about how, hey, why do all of these dwarves have buffs against elves and yet they're not placed up against elves? I feel like that was what he said.
Yeah.
Or speculation. It's like, probably needs to be moved. But, real problem with dwarves is they're fucking cool.
I would not be surprised if they gave the dwarves a bit of love when their chaos cousins show up.
The same thing every single time when someone says, I like Conquering Iron Fist. It's like, you're getting out a legendary lord is that they do their own combat. That's not a good legendary lord. Also, Slayers suck.
Slayers are difficult to use.
Fucking hate units with Berserk.
They don't have
It's
Berserk.
Like, no, but like that's another problem I have with dwarves is they have so many of their elite units that have Berserk. This is why I also hate playing Norska, because it's like, well, half my army is just out of my control and doing things.
Most dwarves units are... I don't know what you're saying.
The Killerman serial murders! You've ended them!
Why don't you just take off the mask? Shh. I killed Killerman.
But what would be funny is if they had like new artificers or like master brewers or something that's not click this little emblem to bestow the charm on this or use the ghosts to click the buff. Basically, the way you play dwarves, they keep telling you that they all play differently. No, it's the same shit. You take your fucking whatever the fucks, whether they're long beards or anything. You take your units, you march them to a corner, and you have the enemy march to them, and you just keep buffing them so that it's impossible to kill them, and then you always win. That is the dwarf technique.
Yes.
Maybe you want to spice things up with a gyrocopter.
Sometimes I bring Iron Drakes.
Maybe you have maybe you have an Iron Drake. Maybe you have what's the dinosaur unit that they have? Yoked dinosaur or
that's a Thoric only unit. He puts a mind control collar on a Carnosaur.
Yeah, he puts a mind control thing on a Carnosaur. Maybe you want to spice things up with that. Maybe you want some steam tanks.
Oh
wait, no, that's Empire. But no,
Yeah.
it's gyrocopters for dwarves.
SMH fake Warhammer fan.
Which is why I say cool kids that play factions that require skill. Tonya, and our Doom stacks are Hippogriff Knights.
Doomstacks are boring. By the time you are able to get Doomstacks, you've already won the campaign. And it's just right-clicking everything. But yeah, no, I am excited for Immortal Empires. Hopefully it won't launch completely on fire.
It will most likely be on fire.
It will most likely launch completely on fire. Oh dear.
This is trouble.
Oh no. Toy Hunter Cork goes to hell.
Michael Reynolds film starring
Inda Cork.
Okay.
The popular series Toy Hunter is now a fun attraction. It's based on the new episode, Cork
Toy Hunter,
Goes to
Cork
Hell,
Goes
that's
to
not
Hell.
yet
That's a
released.
butt.
In
That's
other
also a
words,
butt.
That's
in
just
this
Woody,
attraction,
and
you'll be
also
able
that's
to
an
find out
ass.
what happens in the new episode of Toy Hunter before anyone else. In the last episode, our hero, Cork, the Toy Hunter, had defeated the Cactus Man of Mexico, and no one had seen him since. The story begins where Cork returns home for the first time in 3 years after a long journey.
What?
I love everything about this.
What the fuck?
This is just Woody from Toy
His
Story.
home is a
this
toy
is.
box
I'm
full of fun
amazed that Disney
things.
didn't sue them.
There,
Well, this is
Cork
before
is
Pixar got
reunited
bought.
with his fellow toys. He thought he could go back
This
to
is when
living
people were
peacefully
still
as his
protesting
owner
Michael
Henry's
Eisner.
favorite doll. But that was not to be. Something unbelievable happens to Henry. As a result, strange things happen around Cork. Cork's new adventure is about to begin.
Sometimes it's fully rendered 3D,
This
and
attraction
sometimes
is a
it's just a
storytelling
static
attraction
image
that
with, like,
accurately
one
reproduces
animation on it.
this
This
new
is
story.
wild.
Cork goes to hell.
Cork
Here
goes
you'll
to
swim the
hell.
role of Cork and make your way to the end while fighting against horrible enemies.
Wait,
You know what
do
I've
I
been
have to
thinking?
play as
Attraction is
Cork?
not something that you merely sit and
Please don't.
watch. The characters that appear and the settings in this story
Can you
are
play as
all
Cork? Please play as
real.
Cork.
So if the enemies get you, you will die. So come and enjoy
All
Toy
staff
Hunter,
in the stage
as if your
settings
life
of our
depended on
attractions
it.
are real. Not insurable. Oh, please tell me you're playing as Cork. Is this happening?
This is the greatest video game ever.
That isn't. Oh, this is great.
This is the greatest video game I've ever played. To the challengers, what kind of story and ending is waiting for us in the new Toy Hunter? And what is the object of this work given to us? We cannot yet tell you that. Getting anxious, are you? Well, let's enter the attraction.
You know what I was thinking about buying on the Steam sale, because I want to see if it actually counts as an RPG, because I know that there's some sort of progression system. I was thinking of playing the Lords of Shadow games.
Those games are... I played a couple hours of the very first one.
I remember playing it on, I think, the 360, and not hating it. Well, I played it because of Vinny.
I think that game is like peak Xbox 360 in a way that I found. Like, there are things about it that are definitely likable.
Hey, remember when Konami was willing to take risks with their tentpole franchises and
Yeah.
giving them to other developers to try new things?
Yeah.
We made 2 of those games, by the way.
They made 3.
Remember that game had Patrick Stewart in it?
And Robert Carlyle, yeah.
Yeah, fuck, man. Remember the ending of the first game?
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember everyone not shutting the fuck up about that first game's ending?
I just think my problem was, like, this is like a lesser God of War that feels very constrained by the limits of the... Oh, God!
That's a monster.
Oh, shit! Now I am Cork!
Are we talking about Lords of Shadow? Yes, we are. I seriously enjoy that game, even Lords of Shadow 2. I've heard less positive things
Howdy,
about the second
boys
game.
and girls! Isn't it fun to be me? Yeah, I'm having fun too. Now, I'm gonna tell you how
Now
to
you
play
are
the
Cork.
game, so listen carefully.
Dude.
You're about
This is
to
the
enjoy
greatest
Toy
video
Hunter's
game
new
ever made.
story, Cork
I'm on board.
Goes to Hell. Well, I know you have no idea what the story is about, and don't think you can learn as you go. Why? Well, before I get into that, it'd be a good idea to check out this here horror monitor. I'm sure you already know what that blinking light is, right?
Yeah.
Yep, it means a weapon is hidden. Then, how about this?
the worst game you bought during this sale? Have you bought any bad games?
I
This
bought
is
Alone in
called
the Dark.
Story Mark.
I am looking at this $3
What does
copy of
this
Quiet
mean?
Man.
Well, doesn't take a brain surgeon to figure it out.
Looking at this $3
That's right.
copy of
Whenever
Quiet
this
Man.
story mark shows up,
You can. I feel
that
like
means
the definitive
story
take.
is hidden at the spot.
The definitive take on the Quiet Man has already been given.
Has it?
Now try to get
Yes.
close to the place which indicates the story mark.
I can think
Some
of
kind
2 Extra
event will
Life.
happen,
Alone in the
and
Dark,
part of the story
2008.
Will be revealed to you.
They actually
But
finished the
be
Quiet Man though.
careful. Some
Yes.
events out there can harm you. In
They-
other
yes,
words,
they played-
you have
Oh
to
no!
bet your
I know
life to get
which
to know
game
the
I
story.
want to play.
If you're almost
Oh,
dead,
fuck,
in 2 weeks
fuck
to
the
get
Quiet
more
Man.
of the story.
Oh,
use
I know the game
cautious
I want to
action
play because
and
it's
do what you
technically
can
an
to
adventure
avoid the
game
event.
and it's got
The
some
drawback to that is
game
you
qualities
won't
to it.
uncover the entire
Murdered
story.
Suspect is
Also,
only
Have you
$2.
noticed
Sure
that
is.
one of the stage's conditions
Oh
has changed
boy,
from
that's a
traps
game
cleared to
Raiden.
story?
That's a game I should play.
Oh my God! We have to find
This is when
story.
you'll receive a monetary reward based on
need
how
to play
many
Murder
stories
Soul
you saw,
Suspect.
not how many traps
I will
you
never
cleared.
forget.
Just remember
what was
this,
it,
and you
PAX?
won't get confused.
Yeah.
PAX where the Murdered Soul Suspect people came onto the stage and they
Hey,
talked about we really
what do you think
investigated
of these settings?
what it
Did
was
you
like to be a
like it?
crime scene investigator.
By
So we
the
actually
way,
hired
if
a
you'd like to
forensic
see the instructions
pathologist,
again,
and then the
I
forensic
wrote 'em
pathologist is
down
like showing
and put 'em
actual
on the
images
ticket
of
booth,
like crime
where they're
scenes
yours
that he
for the
like
taking.
investigated.
Uh-huh.
And he's
Okay.
like, so the
Good
following
luck,
person that
boys
I'm
and
going to
girls.
show you in this slideshow
you're a
was a
real
woman who was
court
murdered by her
like me,
husband and then
You can
dismembered
get through
and placed into a
anything, no
refrigerator. And he's like,
problem.
in excruciating detail talking about how someone commits an actual premeditated murder.
Yeehaw! Yeah!
And he didn't read the room. It's like a video game conference, and it's him talking about what is the pathology of an actual premeditated murder, and he's like showing a slideshow with like faces blurred out, but like actual human viscera. It was fucking amazing.
Wait, like actual
Yeah, he's
That-
like an actual
actual dead
anthropologist.
bodies
Actual dead bodies.
in this advertisement for a video game.
In a PAX presentation panel for a video game.
Uh-huh. Uh-oh. Alright, ZP, I'm gonna ask you to be quiet. There's a giant ass doll.
Yep!
You check to see if she's wearing anything.
Yeah, she's wearing a thong.
Rated M for mature. Wait, is this before or after? Alright. Acid reflex is getting to me. Should I play that bad Romancing Saga remaster? Should I
No.
buy that? Should I support Square Enix?
No. Wait, am I supposed to not clear the story?
I think I found the packs where...
Oh, I fucked up. I fucked up. You're not supposed to disarm the stories.
Cork, I love you. You're my favorite. Oh, my head hurts. Ha, ha, ha.
Oh!
Okay, so it seems like they've edited out the images
Oh,
of
what?
the archive here. But I'm gonna send this to you because it's still, even if they added out like the body images, it's still one of the wildest PAX presentations I've ever seen, because somehow they go from like, yeah, we documented we hired a pathologist to investigate an actual mass shooting incident and asked them to like give us the criminology of the event, and then also we were really inspired by the Mars rover finding water on Mars.
Okay.
What the fuck?
This is just a porno mag. Anyway.
Yeah.
This game is,
Hentai for the straight guy.
most hentai is for straight guys. I have bad news. I mean, some of it is boys' love, for the ladies. Oh, God.
Oh, this face.
Goodbye, Cork.
Oh, my God. Andy is dead.
Henry, sleep in peace. Here's your favorite sexy doll. She'll comfort you.
What the fuck?
Cork, darling, I love you.
What the
But
fuck?
I guess this is our goodbye.
Oh, my God. Sexy doll. No.
What the fuck? Brayden.
Oh, my God.
What is going on?
Cork left the house
I think
when he lost his beloved lover, Sexy Doll. He wandered and wandered for days. He found himself walking toward the graveyard where Henry was buried.
This is so much.
What were our fan picks?
I can tell you, because you've asked this question multiple times. Oh, God.
I always lose the list because Jeff doesn't pin it.
It's in the...
Oh, he only pinned the near term, long term.
Okay. Oh, I see. So the way they're doing this is some of these are story things that we're not supposed to disarm. Oh, God. And some of these, but they're still trapped, so we have to not disarm the story stuff, so we can see more about the story of Inda Cork and the sexy doll.
Yep.
The people who are making this were definitely on something. Yes, I think that's a fair assertion to make. Oh my God! Demons from hell!
Whoopsie. So anyways, I'm gonna run down this. Legend of Legaia, that Pinguino, don't need to buy anything. Boktai, Reki, don't need to buy anything. Legend of Dragoon, don't need to buy anything. Nox, Jatsu, already got it. Legacy of the Wizard, don't need to buy anything. Breath of Fire 3, don't need to buy anything. Saga, basically Final Fantasy Legend 2, don't need to buy anything. Metabots, Metabee, whatever, don't need to buy anything. Biomotor Unitron, I'll buy it on the Switch when we need to. Dark Cloud 1, don't need to buy anything. Genealogy of the Holy War, don't need to buy anything. Arcanum, already have it on GOG. So basically, the reason why I'm being a bug up your ass is because we need to figure out what we want to do when we get Piranha Bytes pick.
I already own...
Do we want to commit to everyone playing a different game, or do we want to pick one Piranha?
I think that will determine that when we draw it.
I want you to figure this out now because they're all on sale.
I mean, listen, man. If you're gonna buy one, buy Gothic.
What if I buy Risen and Gothic?
Yeah. And if need be, I will fall on my sword and play Elex.
Gothic 1 or 2?
I feel like I hear Gothic 2 is the better game.
Gothic 2 Gold Edition.
But
Universe.
this is one of those things where there is like a straight up a fan installer that is also like installs all of the unofficial patches and oh god, the fires of hell.
Oh god, this is a lot. Brayden, this is a lot?
I love how absolutely extra this is. This game is so deranged.
Is Risen 3 the one that everyone hates, or is that the pirate one?
Risen, I feel like, well, I'll put it this way. My friend Fanta, who, he's Austrian, so he's legally required to like these games. Started playing Risen 2.
That's the pirate one, right?
Yes, that is the pirate one. And apparently that game, you're like... The start of that game, you're fucking... catching escaped slaves from plantations in the not Caribbean.
No, thank you. Nope.
And, like, you use voodoo magic as one of the... And it's like, oh, Germany. But it's also one of the things where, like, yeah, I've heard enough things from enough people saying, like, Gothic 2 is the high point for Piranha Bytes. Oh, I've got some steak.
Court, I will never forget the first time we had together.
Sexy doll.
I wanted to see you one last time.
This is just the plot of Dante's Inferno.
That was a game that you quite loved.
Oh my god, he took the big ass doll.
That's, Evil Sonic took the big ass.
Yes.
Ugly Sonic is back to haunt your dreams.
I love video games.
Is this where you and I just continue to say they don't make games like this anymore?
They don't.
Torque, you're hopeless.
So,
You were able to save the world
which
from
of
the
our
attack
choices
of
are you
Pacifist
looking
men,
forward
but you
to, or
cannot
fanfics
save
are you looking
Sexy
forward
Doll.
to the least?
At this point, having played Unlimited Saga, I am scared to play another Saga game.
It's Final Fantasy Legends 2. It's the Game Boy game.
Well, it's the DS remake of Saga 2 is specifically what was suggested.
So does that mean I have to play the Saga 2 remake?
I mean, if you want to play Final Fantasy Legend 2, you can. You'll just
Hopeless!
have...
She called him hopeless, and that really
I'll have
hurt
to find my
Cork
own ways to do
deeply.
that.
All he could hear was that word hopeless, echoing over and over. Cork was so depressed, he really did lose hope. Instead of being a super toy hero, he turned into a worthless
Oh, right, the
bomb.
DS game. Right. Okay, gotcha.
I have already acquired, yeah.
Right, this thing.
Other than that, like, I'm not... Listen, we already got Zelda 2 out of the way. I'm not scared of anything else.
You're not afraid of genealogy of the Holy War?
I mean, I'm afraid of you making the worst takes possible about Fire Emblem. Because I can't wait for you to be like, they ruined Fire Emblem by putting marriage in the game.
You didn't? That's not the issue. It's weird face touchy shit and, like, everything being too fucking easy.
Well, I have bad news. Genealogy of the Holy War is pretty easy.
I know, that's why Gracia 776 is better.
Unless you want to be replacement kids only.
Gracia 776 is a better game than genealogy.
Yes. I am fully on board with that idea.
Yep.
But yeah, like if you want to be the guy who does replacements only and only uses the replacement units that you get if you don't get kids, you can definitely do that.
Unlimited Saga makes them look like masterpieces. Again, I need to be convinced that Unlimited Saga is actually the worst game that we've ever played.
It's not. But there is a malice to it.
I need to be convinced that it's actually worse than Aiden Chronicles.
It's not.
Do you want a hot take? I might even rank it above
Secret of the Stars.
Secret of the Stars. It would be, for me right now, I think it maxes out at number 3, or the bottom 3.
There. I will get into this on the podcast, I think, but I have some things I would like to say about Unlimited Saga, and just like it is a game that is callously indifferent to the player, and that gave me oh god.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I think that it kind of reminds me of Drop.
It reminds me of Pathologic.
Way less creative.
Except Pathologic is like Russian, and so it has that going for it. Yeah. And like
Cutting edge.
the part where Pathologic is no fun to play is part of the point.
And then this gets to where you and I see eye to eye, finally. Isn't that the point with Saga?
I don't know. Unlimited Saga does not care whether you live or die. Unlimited Saga does not care about your family. It does not care about your children.
Please think of the children. But I think that's why I like it. No, I don't like it. That's why I respect it, because Kawazu made a game for himself and he doesn't give a fuck. And it's almost admirable.
Yeah.
Admirable.
Oh my god, he's falling into alcoholism. Milkaholism.
made a game that's just for himself.
Yeah.
Hey,
And
I
respect
know.
that. I really do. I really do respect that. I think if we do play Saga 2, I'm gonna play Final Fantasy Legends and Legends 2. I need to know.
I know this boy so well.
The eggs
What
are
are these
singing.
devil eggs?
They're singing.
Oh, please tell me that their names are the deviled eggs. Please tell me they're deviled eggs.
Eat chicken through and through.
There is no bigger coward, no. There's nothing he can do.
The deviled eggs.
They're singing a song about how I'm a coward.
No, shut up!
Okay. This is like a boss fight. This game goes places, man.
This game goes so hard. Like, name another video game. What other video game does like a weird parody of Toy Story? With the sexy ass doll. And also Sonic the voice of Sonic the Hedgehog is in it.
I have to think.
I'm going to jail because I murdered the eggs!
Egg murderer!
And the cars are like cars from Cars.
Lock him
They're
up for
talking to
500 years.
You
No,
have
we
to
shall
split
get a
this,
death penalty.
this right up
I
has to
hear
be
ya,
like two
I
parts,
hear ya.
because I need you to
Yeah,
break down
kill the
each
bum
act.
and send him to hell!
Roger that.
They said, kill the bastard, send him to hell! Arrest! Alka Toys?
What's going on in this game?
Someone smoked some stuff. Like, it's one of those things where, yes, there is clearly some level of self-awareness to this game.
All right, so let me keep the buck with you. Would you actually? Do you think that there's an audience for this game?
This
Would you
game?
be capable of recommending this game to a person?
Yes.
Who are these people?
Horror, like weirdos who like horror games. Like, when I asked, Jess Voidberger, for, like, recommendations for a horror stream, this was the game she told me to play.
Egg murderer Cork. Go to cell number 577.
So
I'm
wait, you're in Alcoy.
Alka Toys! Alka...
But that guard was a human. He's not a toy.
Yeah! Oh, God! No, this is jail for toys.
Why is this?
Yep!
Why is this?
Why is this the last level of this game?
Is this the last level?
Yes. After this is just the final boss.
Oh, I see. The final battle, okay. Wow, you finished this game?
I'm gonna finish this game. Yeah.
You're gonna finish
You're
it.
gonna... Well, yeah, because I would like to move on to something else, because this is something I've come to realize about myself, is that I definitely, if I leave something and need to come back to it, it will definitely impact my momentum and my level of interest.
I finally sat myself down, even though I had a hangover from yesterday. I sat down and almost finished the next Final Fantasy VI.
Yay.
Yep. Riding with a hangover. Don't recommend it.
This is why I don't drink.
That's not true. Yep.
I mean, part of it is also how I was raised, yes. But... And I'm not against the idea, fundamentally. It's just... It's time to go to jail.
This is such a weird capstone to this game.
The defendant, Quark. According to the Toy Penal Code 99, you are sentenced to death. You'll be hung at 6 o'clock and go directly to hell.
No way!
Like, this has to be self-aware, right? This is entirely self-aware. But that doesn't make it any less deranged.
I don't know what to tell you other than I'm as confused as you are.
I cannot believe what I am seeing with my eyes and hearing with my ears.
Again, I feel like we always keep saying that they don't make games like this, but they don't make games like this even when this game was made.
No one... The only game like this is this. And Blue Stinger.
Did you do your write-up for Blue Stinger yet?
I need to finish it. It is most of the way done. It is, in case you are wondering what my take on the Ring Terror's realm is, that will also be there.
Oh, what? Hey, you! What are you doing over there?
You came just in time. I tried to escape from this prison, but I ran out of gas. Hey! Aren't you Cork? Who couldn't save the sexy doll? It is you! My name is Potydon. I've been in prison for 19 years. But first things first, buddy. Don't
You know
just
when we
stand.
play like
Find
some
me
of the
some
weirder and
gasoline.
wackier and
Once
maybe
I'm loose,
less
I'll tell you a
enjoyable
great
games, I always
story.
ask myself, like, what happened to the studio behind this game? Or what happened
Dale?
to this team or
Okay,
that team?
sure.
Like, for Dreamcast developers, I really do wonder because there was an aesthetic and there was a style and there was like a unhinged aspect to a lot of Dreamcast games that
Yes.
never translated to Xbox, PlayStation, or even the GameCube.
I mean, there's a little
I
bit for
really
the
do-
Xbox.
There's a little bit. But I really do wonder what happened to these people. Like, did they just go on to, like, leave the industry, or did they become, like, weird, depressing examples like Yuji Naka?
Are you saying, like, are these people in mobile game hell now?
Yeah, are these people in mobile game hell? Because they should make another one of these.
Oh god.
has run out of gas? Well, that is an emergency. Here. Take my gasoline to put it on.
Talking to you like it's a weird
Banjo-Kazooie
storage
character.
robot from Star Wars.
It's a Banjo-Kazooie character. It's just going goo 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 goo, basically. I can see why this game has the cult following it does.
Oh, are you saying that it's very similar to the PLNK series Power Droid?
Yes.
You know the Power Droids, those are the brown box droids. Wonk, wonk.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's the trash can droids.
Okay. Oh, gonk droids.
Gonks. They're yeah,
Oh,
they're called
what a
Power
relief.
Droids.
I thought it was a goner for sure.
There's
Thank
the
you.
GNK series,
You must
there's
have received a
there's
death
the
sentence
EG
to have ended up
series.
here.
The GNK
Well,
series was
yeah.
done by Industrial
So,
Automaton.
what's your great story?
Yeah. Oh, yeah? Well, how'd you like to hook up a game with Sexy Doll? Who's been kidnapped and taken to hell? The best way to do that is by actually getting executed. Easy.
I've muted you.
What are you talking about?
According to the toy Bible I read a long time ago,
So
you'll
cruel.
go to hell for sure if you're executed. See?
According to the toy Bible, you'll go to hell for sure.
Yep, that's the deal.
Yeehaw! Yeehaw!
Don't get too excited. Isn't it time for an execution?
Wait, this rocket ship is just Buzz Lightyear.
Apparently that movie tanked.
Lightyear? Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, you know, it's no Minions. Anyway, you know, just going to the death chamber.
They only had that one take for Yeehaw, huh? Yep. This is a lot. Yep.
This feels like an early 2000s Flash cartoon.
Are you saying that this might be something you could have played on
Guess
Newgrounds?
what, Cork?
I'm saying the specific tone of this sequence
Right now!
is very Newgrounds. Just like, oh, a cartoon character has violence happen to them. Jesus Christ!
We'll be
Oh,
together
God.
again.
Jesus.
Soon.
Fuck, what? Oh, God.
Yeah, I made it just in time.
What the hell are you?
Then I get a Magic the Gathering. The video on the upper right. Spaceship is Jesus? Is the spaceship Jesus? Braden.
The spaceship is
Right.
Buzz
What was
Lightyear.
that for? I
What's
wanted
going
to
on?
die.
What happened?
What was that for? I wanted to die!
Braden,
Yes?
Braden. What is this video game?
Illbleed is a horror video game developed for the Sega Dreamcast. It came out in 2001. It was developed by Climax Graphics, who previously worked on the Dreamcast game Blue Stinger. Drinky drink. I'm hydrated. Thank you. It probably cost $50. Think about that. I think specifically it's the fact that this was made by a Japanese video game company that really just makes me go, Only in Japan, but like we made this for a Western audience, but we have never. Oh god. Ooh.
There you are.
Why did you interrupt my execution? I was on my way to see Sexy Doll again.
I did that because I found out you shouldn't get executed after all.
Why?
After you left, I checked the toy Bible again, and I realized I remembered it wrong. You see, the type of hell in which Sexy Doll is being held is called toy hell. It's the hell toys go through if the toys
ship
get
had
thrown
eyes
into the grave
until
along with
now.
its owner. If you die in
Are the
any
buttons
other
right
way,
below the
you
eyes
just go to
teeth?
plain old hell.
If you
you
die with execution, you go to plain old hell.
Yeah, that was close, my friend. If I'd shown up a minute later, you'd have died for nothing.
That'll teach me to listen to you.
Another good story.
Another lie?
No, this really is a great one. This sewer tunnel leads to a town where humans live.
Hot in here.
So once you
Am I
get
just,
there,
like,
find
sweating?
a kid who will be your owner and share a coffin together. Then you can go to toy hell. Isn't that a great plan? Trust me, this time it'll work out.
Is Relkin available? Normally
Hey,
Relkin's
we ought to
able
bust
to, like,
out of here before the wardens
calm
find
both
us.
of us down.
Hop on my back,
lead
because
us
it's
through
kind
the
of a long
darkness.
way
Yeah.
to where the humans
He'd
are.
just
Hey
be
guys,
like,
yeah,
"No,
you guys
ready,
are
guys.
overreacting.
Here we
Hey
go.
guys, let me tell you
I'm-
about this obscure game that I played.
Let me tell you about
That's
Suikoden.
way
It's
worse.
really good.
It's really good. Let me talk about Lunar. But you guys are weird. You guys are talking about playing the bad one. It's a bad representation.
What a
Is the letters BS on him?
yeah.
Oh no. Don't tell me.
What is
Out of
this? What is this?
This
hand.
is,
Sorry, Court. I guess you'll have to walk the rest of the way down the tunnel. Remember,
Remember when we
find
did
the
a
child
podcast about
and find one
Inscription and we
who's
thought
near
that
death.
game was unhinged?
Oh no.
yeah.
I'm dizzy now. Hey, take the chip out from my body and take it with you. When you find the same kind of toy as me, just put this chip into it. Then you can see me again. I think this is it for me. Go, Cork. You gotta go. Don't give up. Find the kid.
He's dead.
Why isn't this game
Is he
more
trying to repair the rocket ship with the gun?
Why isn't this game more popular?
Because I think the idea of an ironic video game did not become popular until, like, memes on the internet got popular. I'll be honest with you, even though I was watching episodes of, like, Mystery Science Theater 3000, the idea of, like, oh, I could also be a part of the Bad Movie Club community, I didn't realize I could be a part of it until much later in life. And so I think that going back to some of these games, with the help of the internet, we realized we can go back to these games and, like, make fun of them and have a good time. But yeah, dude, I don't fucking know, man.
Like, this game is so... It goes so fucking hard.
Yeah, no. They... Does this deserve the King of Dragon Pass title of exists in a genre of its own?
Yes. There is
In a
no
class
other
of its
game
own?
like this.
And I believe you when you say that.
Recently, ghosts are haunting this town. Be careful, kids.
I think they purposely translated it poorly.
I can't tell what is self-aware and what isn't, because, like, you know, like, the narration before every level is extremely, like, Z-tier horror film.
Yeah.
So there is some level of genre awareness.
It's weird, right? Like,
Yep.
I don't even know, man. I can honestly say that I don't know how to express how I feel about this game because it's just that odd. It's just that odd.
But yeah, my initial thesis for Blue Stinger was like,
Dreamcast games, they have a look and a feel, and this is it.
yes, and also, like, very specifically, like, Japanese game developers are way more, like, even everyone's favorite, you know, quirky Japanese game developers are still more self-aware.
Yeah.
You know, your Sweries and your Sudas. I guess they're remastering, oh god.
Minecraft?
They're remastering Lollipop Chainsaw.
Probably mean look better and have a different sound. Wasn't it the
It was never on Steam, so I don't think it ever got pulled. But I don't know if it got pulled from digital storefronts or not. But I'll play that game. Also, the reviews for the Thor movie make it sound like it might be either fucking terrible or exactly what I want, which is a parody of an MCU film.
I've just seen all of the costumes in that thing, and I'm like, wait, this can't be what this entire movie looks like. This looks like a fucking television budget.
Also, yeah, the other thing is like, boy, the special effects in this movie sure do look like they got the short end of the stick.
I ended up basically agreeing with Red Letter Media's take on Obi-Wan, which is it's shockingly competent, It's a well-told story. It's cheap in a lot of ways, and it's not consistently good, but god damn it, it seems like they tried. And they did some original things that are really interesting. But it's not the best. It's not as like a cash grabby way to bring back Ewan McGregor to Star Wars and sell novelty cups. It's a better one of those.
Huh. Okay.
It's okay. I don't think you should go out of your way to see it if you're not a Star Wars fan. But
I am not anymore.
I mean, I would definitely say watch The Mandalorian first, because that might actually be the most good.
That first season of The Mandalorian has some good episodes, period.
And if you still feel hungry to play something that is... You know what, you're right. I do need to, like, fucking block the porn on Steam, because I just...
Oh. You finally...
It might actually, this, like, it's the VR games. It's the VR games that I think, like, because I play a lot of visual.
Yes. Some of those visual novels started out as porn games, either contractually or otherwise.
Means that the visual novel tag genre... I wrote an entire blog about this. Trying to find new shit that might be remotely interesting to you fucking sucks shit on Steam. It's such a miserable experience. And I don't know about you, but someone's like, responds to my blogs like, well, you know, you can actually go through and you can like do the discovery tab and communicate to Steam what you're interested in. It's like, I don't want to have to use...
I don't want to have to fucking game the
discovery
algorithm.
For like 18 goddamn hours before Steam knows what to show me on the front page. Put less bullshit on Steam. What are we doing? Also, like, I always get confused where that shit is, because it's not easy to find.
This is why I have been writing more reviews on Steam. To force the algorithm to put those games in my friends' feeds.
Just because I bought Nekopara does that mean I want more Nekopara?
Yeah, it's Cork from Toy Hunter. This is cool.
Maybe.
Oh God!
Whoa!
This whole voice sequence goes on way longer than I thought it would. This is going on. This is almost longer than some of the other chapters where it was like a more serious.
Admittedly, I did get lost, but yes.
I got owned by a kid again. That means I could go to Toy Hell and meet my sexy doll.
I got owned by another kid again. That means I can go to Toy Hell and meet Sexy Doll.
Hi, we meet again.
Pony it's really you.
Fine. I'll go into the
You
discovery
made it through the tunnel, Cork.
But I want to play
found
Lost
my
Ark.
new
I
owner.
mean,
Do you wanna play Dungeon Lords for the charity stream?
I'm gonna be on vacation. I keep telling you guys.
You'll be back on
That's not the
Sunday.
kid
That's
I
what you
was
said.
talking about. He's
What are you
healthy as
gonna do?
hell. You can't meet
On
with
Saturday,
Sexy
I'm gonna
Doll
do the
until you
wheel
get
of
buried in a
the
coffin.
Tower of Dubious horror
Oh,
game
yeah.
Skyden,
You're right.
and I might
Gosh,
play 24 the
what would you
game if
do
that
without
shows up
me?
in time.
That's it.
That's right, guys. Put that
Here,
on my
we can use this and
wish
shoot
list.
that kid.
What?
He was
Are
evil
you
all along.
serious?
He
You're
gives
gonna
you a
use
laser
this?
gun.
We're not gonna kill him for real. Just knock him unconscious with this. We're gonna make people think he's dead. Use this and shoot that kid.
Brayden, this game might be good.
I love. Yes.
Now's the chance. Shoot him.
Me? I'm the one to shoot him?
Now's the chance. Shoot him.
Oh my god. They...
Jeremy, what happened? Jeremy!
Yeah, we did it! It's a success!
My poor Jeremy. Oh, sleep in peace. Here, I'll put your favorite toy on the door with you.
Whoa!
Oh, I should have saved. It's fine.
Oh yeah! I can meet
Yes,
my
are you
darling
going to kill this
sexy
kid? Is that how this
doll
ends?
halfway.
But I think we did.
Does this game really end with you murdering a child?
I mean, listen, it's all a fake. Oh! It's all a fake amusement park. This is an immersive amusement park ride. And now we're in hell.
How I missed you, honey. But don't come over here, darling.
Sexy doll!
This monster makes short work of you.
Zodic! You cannot get away
Sonic?
with this, you mother!
Wait, that's meant to be Sonic the Hedgehog.
That is.
Zodic? What the fuck is...
This is really how the game ends.
No, there's a final boss fight.
One more, you got the final boss fight. Oh god, Oh, Death Stranding Director's Cut's only $7.
Yeah. Okay. Huh. I would consider paying that much for Death Stranding, but I do not... Oh, God! I just do not have the time right now.
Who does?
I'm playing this video game. Perhaps you've heard of it.
The illest of the meanest. Just illin. Even rolls up in a ball like Sonic.
Hey, remember that part where you played the part of the video game where it was a parody of Toy Story, and then you fight a Hell Sonic in hell?
All Sonics go to hell.
That's just true. I feel bad. At this point, I feel bad for Chris Chan and all the shit that she has had to go through. And so... yeah. But also Sonic's... as you can see, Sonic's arms are not blue, so it's fine. That's as far of a joke as I'll go. Like, yeah, that... sometimes you go down a wiki hole and you read the CWC wiki, and then years later you find out that those became the Kiwi Farms people, and suddenly that entire thing becomes even worse. Anyway, video games, Kino. Take this, Roger Ebert. If this isn't art, then I don't know what is. Among the Valley of the Dolls, my ass.
This and Blue Skinner are gonna win some end of the year awards for you, is it?
Yes. This is
the most. This wins your the most award, isn't it?
yes. This is Coast Most.
Well, we all know that.
Yeah.
It's really down to yes, place second in
Yeah.
Eternal Sonata.
Oh, we have to shoot the rings. I'm a dingus. Yes, that was when the ass doll was happening. And I'm like, look at that. Oh.
Are you having fun?
Yes.
Woohoo! I won!
Darling, you're wonderful.
My dear sexy doll.
Oh no!
Ugh.
What the hell?
What's wrong? Didn't Gork win?
It's strange. What does Zodic's strength gauge show?
It's 0. What about the ring setting over there? Check if the damage count and parameters
Another
went
evil
misread.
operator?
I'm checking now.
This
They're
is not
checking-
going
Well, anyways,
well.
Oh no!
man.
Look at that! The ring setting is on 80!
Real talk,
What?
just to get back to
You have
some
put it in
one
the
of our
wrong
previous
settings, didn't
discussions
you?
before I lose
No,
you to
I
food
swear
and
I said
other
it
to
food
eight.
needs. I'll probably stream
Whatever.
after you. I've got time
Just
to
set
kill.
it back to
Okay.
normal.
I can't! Until
Do
the
you think-
player completely clears the
Warhammer
setting,
3 will
it
get
can't
into a
be
state
reset.
where we can justify putting it on our GOTY
You mean they have
lists.
to battle 9 more times?
You think they can turn it around enough, like put it
Warhammer?
on the
What's
top
going
10 list?
on,
Yes.
Zoe?
I hope so.
I have no idea, baby. Seems like they're having some trouble.
Well, there's no choice. They must battle it out 9 more times.
What?
What? They're gonna die if they do that.
What else can we do?
It's like who watches The Watchers from Star Trek? While a floating ass and Devil Sonic. This. I think you're right. I want to imagine that the people who made this
why are you
game
stopping
knew
it?
what they
You
were
can't do
doing.
Yeah.
this to them. If the challenger's parameter hits 0
Don't
during
wanna
the
imagine
battle,
a world where
you
they
don't
thought they
know
were
what's
making
gonna
a,
happen. And if they get into an
gritty,
infinite loop,
serious
then we're really out of control.
We won't know until we actually
I
try
don't
it.
want to imagine that this is what happened.
This-
That's how this happened.
That butt is so big.
Hey, Cork. Wow, I see a lovely lady there by your side. Does that mean you already
Bottom
knocked
jeans
out
with the
Zodic?
boots and the
Well,
fur.
yeah!
Oh, I'm not gonna get involved with this. You write the report later then.
What do you mean?
And yeah, and now they're just
With the settings.
arguing with each other.
That's why I hate using a form or wood puppet. You guys have no brain. Especially the ones who used to lay down on the belt conveyors.
I remember when you were a monkey. You got all excited handling the horror monitor. Talk about brainless.
What do you mean, you blockhead?
Hey, watch it.
Oh, now you want to play tough, huh?
What's going on here?
I have no idea.
Why don't we just go?
Good idea. Hey, Ponadon, will you give us a ride?
How'd I know that was coming? Well, okay. Let's get a move on.
Oh, yeah!
When we go back home, tell me your adventure story on a cuddly
dude.
bear. If you laugh.
So why is the thong lady doll important to be a part of your journey?
Because
Oh,
she's
bro.
his lady friend.
That's about all the
He
sausage
wanted
that
to
I can
go to
handle.
Toy Hell so he could see her again.
This is an entire chapter.
Yes.
Game.
Yes. I did it. I successfully cleared the mission.
Fucking A, dude. I don't even know how you do this sometimes. What the fuck? Take some tea and then I'll start getting set up at when you get
Okay.
like halfway into the boss fight.
Chat, does anyone have any questions? Alright, I have maxed out Michelle's stats. Yes, hello. Yes, please forward your questions to me. I will answer them to the best of my ability.
No, I should stop talking with stupid gimmicks that nobody wants to hear on the podcast so as that we can bring back to tell us about your stream.
The people need to know.
I promise you, when you do the write-up for this game, and also Blue Sneer, I will comment. Just look at this look at everything you're buying in this inventory item store for health and like buffs, and just look at this.
Yeah.
It's fucking drugs and porno mags and booze.
Yeah. Remember when Woody from just now I can go to Michael Reynolds Museum.
Congratulations, fortunate visitors. You've managed to make it to the last room before you'll get out of Illbleed. $100 million awaits you if you can make it through in one piece. Not so fast. I, Michael Reynolds, have a very special gift for you first. Come now, don't be scared. It's just a painting. This one's by Stuart Milburn, who's been my art director on the films I make. As you see, here is his signature. There are 3 paintings you can choose from, actually.
Oh, I get to pick a boss? Oh no, man!
Maybe you'd like some help deciding.
Picking your boss?
Make your decision wisely, as you only get one.
Wait, ass. There's just a...
What are you doing? Stop being a pervert.
Listen, I've said before I'm a boob guy. You can't put any of this on me. Alright, let's see.
Why are you subjecting me to your kinks on your stream? Okay, do you need me to pull up the guide for this?
No, I looked it up. So this is... Yeah, this is one of the bosses from... I think this is the final boss from Blue Stinger. I'm gonna just shoot this thing. The Fear Spider. Because...
enjoy this or Blue Stinger more?
I think Blue Stinger is like a better... I think Blue Stinger might be a better video game. But this definitely has higher highs. Like, a lot of Blue Stinger is like just how bizarre the pacing is.
Right.
Because the pacing of Blue Stinger is so weird. Because there's that bit where Elliot turns into a
zombie monster.
He gets, yeah, a Cronenberg monster, basically. And then the game just keeps going. Unfortunately, cannot fight the true final boss or get the true ending on first playthrough. I would need to New Game Plus this shit, and I do not want to do that. So I might look it up later, but...
bosses eventually, or do you just pick one?
You just pick one.
Is there an efficient one?
This was, according to the guide, this is the easy one.
Does that impact the ending?
No. Because for the ending, you fight the true final boss, Michael Reynolds.
Only in New Game Plus, right?
Yes.
Yes. Excellent.
You know what the boss being in the banisters reminds me of?
This much excitement in a long time.
So basically...
One versus 100.
Very well then.
Yeah.
I shall present you with $100 million.
Yeah, you have to play this game a second time.
You have to play this game a second time, not rescue any of Eriko's friends. And then, yeah. You have to... What? What?
In your chat
What?
saying to look up what the final boss is. Oh.
I'm a man of my word.
Okay.
Here,
Oh, I see.
present you $100
wow.
million.
Have you seen what the different forms are for the final boss?
No. Do I need to look this up? Do we need to watch this?
You should. Do you feel like you can safely show the final boss?
Bye bye.
Oh, I see.
I think you should consider.
Oh. Oh my. Oh, this is 34 minutes long.
Just show what the 3 stages of the boss are.
Boy, Eriko sure doesn't have any clothes during this final boss fight, huh? And then turns into this weird antenna head penis monster.
Recall.
This is a very long final boss fight.
Okay.
I would
Look it up, guys.
suggest to everyone watching at home, look up the final boss for this game. Because it seems wild. Yeah. It's Andros. It's a brain. Lonnie Manella.
Nope, the speedrunners always play Spider-Man.
Ass. Oh.
Alright, well, this was fun.
I learned a lot.
So,
Yes.
Great new witness society.
Yes.
You like learn more about society?
Okay, look up Shinya Nishigaki. And Tetsuro Yeah.
Right. So begins. They did Dragon Warrior 3, Savior, Blue Stinger, Illbleeds, The Maze of the Kings, and then they fell off.
Okay.
They also did Landstalker.
Huh.
Seems like basically this guy left the industry when he was working on Sega, when basically Sega stopped making consoles.
Okay.
Sure,
From what I hear, there
ran
was a
$1
pretty
million,
large
but lost
contingent
all
of
of
Sega
my
employees
friends in
who
the
just
process.
left when the Dreamcast.
There's nothing I can do to turn things around. I mean, I'd gladly give back the money if I could get them back.
Wait, did I get the bad ending?
But all I can
don't
do
know.
is pray
Tell me.
that they rest in peace.
Sure, looks like you got the
Goodbye,
bad
my
ending.
friends. I'll
Is
miss
this because
you.
I didn't rescue the reporter?
I think you had to rescue everyone.
I did. So maybe because I didn't rescue the reporter. I got the bad ending. Okay. That's Illbleed.
Okay.
That
You all for tuning in.
It's time to vote. It's time to vote, motherfuckers.
Oh, right. We have to vote. And before I boot up longest journey.
It's time to vote. Oh, I should. Yes, we are on Sega Nightmare Cast. So no, I'm just gonna say I haven't done visual novels or classics. Vote now on your phones. Oh, I have some. Oh yeah, no, if people want to pay bits, if people want to pay me real money to influence this poll, feel free. Yeah, no, I was talking like you had channel points turned on. Yeah. You ruined my poll. Oh. But there are at least 2 more Dreamcast games, maybe 3. Cuz it's a prolific console for dubious horror games. What should I vote for? Yeah, but no, if you want to throw money at me and influence the election just like in America, you can. Give me Arbitrary Water Super PAC. Yes. And well, I also have a game called Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm playing D2. D2 is a Dreamcast game. I also have a game called Carrier. Yes. Maybe. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, the pianist? The Adrian Brody Holocaust? Okay. Okay. Okay, sure. Sure. Yeah. Yeah. I'm in a bit of a pickle. Apparently, the right stuff mega deal for today is if you want the complete Escaflowne box set, it's $30. And I'm like, and then I'm like, wait, no. I don't. I need to not spend money. Escaflowne is not great. You take that back, young man. I'm talking about the anime. The Escaflowne. If that guy is the dude's sister or not, she is. I mean, admittedly, Escaflowne falls off.
Plus $13 of shipping and handling. Fuck
Okay.
off.
I'm good. Okay, we are.
Are you gonna break the tiebreaker?
Okay, break the tiebreaker.
Oh, I always resolve my problems by rolling a d20.
Well, roll a d4.
Actually, shit, it's 3. Why don't I roll my d3?
Yeah.
D4. I'll resolve this. It's your stream. I will not subject you to torture.
Look, they all win.
Want to do a random number generator on Google?
I'm gonna. I have an idea.
Okay, what's the idea? Have the dog pick?
No. It's an ancient method known to my people.
Pray to the Bible and ask Jesus to pick?
No. It's a wheel.
Oh, okay.
1 is Dreamcast, 2 is visual novels, 3 is classics.
Ah. Okay. This is a way to do this.
3! We're going up!
Hooray! What game is it, though?
It is either Alone in the Dark 2 or Sweet Home or Dr. Hauser. If I can get the 3DO emulation to work, it's Dr. Hauser.
God, really? You're gonna do a 3DO game?
Yeah. The people who made Dr. Hauser went on to make Overblood. And also found Level 5. Let that sink in.
Yeah.
Thanks everyone for watching. I'll let you get started on your stream.
Yep. Okay. I'll go.
Okay. Thanks everyone for watching. And remember, sexy doll.
Remember to make your Woody happy.
Make your Woody happy with a sexy doll. What if I played a visual novel classic Sega game? I think all those are in Japanese. Maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
Bye.
We'll play a Tokimem game at some point.
when they translate the PS1 version instead of the SNES version. Bye!